What's up, you guys? Steampunk Yu-Gi-Oh! Here for another Card for Thought video with my partner in crime, Jag Agent.
What's up, guys?
Here to talk about one card, but Jag Agent's kind of had a lot of hope for the card. I kind of forgot about it over time, just like on the card. The card we're talking about today,
Heat Wave.
Heat Wave.
Let's make sure everyone sees it. Heat Wave, people. Heat Wave.
You remember this card? You remember that card?
Everyone thought it was going to be an okay card and it's like bad card because they can't summon monsters and all that jazz.
So,
why Heat Wave though?
So, like, because your opponent can't summon monsters. Like, look at all the summoning that's going on. Like, if Royal Oppression was back, it would be pretty balanced because you'd be able to stop your opponent, but it would be unbalanced too. But that's not the point.
Because the first one who plays Royal Oppression wins.
Yeah. Anywho, Heat Wave's pretty much a Royal Oppression, almost.
Well,
it's good for decks that need to set up.
Yes.
And what deck does the most setting up out of all of the tier decks?
Evil Swarms.
No. Spellbooks.
Spellbooks.
So, and it's conveniently a spell card.
So basically, Chase found this card and he just had this wonderful idea, and I'm totally gung-ho about it. Go ahead.
Play this in Spellbooks.
Play it in Spellbooks.
All you have to do is activate it during your main phase 1, and neither player can summon or special summon effect monsters.
And it's not like you're going to summon monsters anyway, and if you do, you really don't want to, but if you do, all you do is just set Magician.
Yeah, all you do is set Magician for next turn, you flip him, get your search. Search for your Judgment Day so you can just do more things. And then you'll be prepared for their next turn because they weren't able to do anything. If you're playing against Mermails or E-Dragons or even hell, Evil Swarm, they'll just set a couple of back row. You can probably deal with like a Tor or something, Wisdom. So you just go Heat Wave and then chain Judgment Day, and then you just do your spellbook stuff, set your Magician, and then your opponent goes to play.
Well, just to clarify, you'll get all your search, but you won't get your summon from Judgment Day.
Yeah, you won't be able to summon off Judgment Day, but you will be able to search your spellbooks.
And what's most important is to set up to search.
Yeah, you want to set up your turn so you can hit them fast and hard on their only turn they're going to be able to special summon monsters. So you just go, you set up, and if you have multiples in your deck, you just play them one after another and set up with Star Halls and stuff and get your monsters way too big to where they won't be able to do anything. I mean, imagine playing 3 of these in a row and then having a super big Jelgen, like the last turn that you don't have Heat Wave. You just go Jelgen, and he's say 29 or 35.
Yeah.
They can't get over it unless it's with a blaster or something. You should probably be able to protect it by then. And with the decks we're facing now, even tier 2 stuff, Fire Fist, Madolche, GBs,
GBs isn't tier 2 anymore.
Whatever, 6 Sams, you can stop their Chariot Beast from even coming out.
So it's very good in Spellbooks then.
So consider it as a one-of. It can stop a lot of potential threats.
Especially E-Dragons, and that's the most threatening to Spellbooks.
Yeah, what do E-Dragons really play to set up with?
No, because they're just all aggro, so you'll just be stopping their aggro, because they don't play stun.
Yeah, it's like...
Unless they're playing Lad, but that's probably the best they've got in terms of stunning your opponent.
Like, if E-Dragons go first, you just go, okay, I'm gonna Heat Wave, Judgment Day, and then
all this stuff,
and then set your Magician, all this stuff, and then fate their Draco Sack, and then next one they're like,
I can't do it yet.
Well, okay, and then you just next turn you set up even more. You just gain so much advantage off this card in Spellbooks because it's not about summoning; it's about setting up and searching through your deck for all these cards you need, recycling fates and everything,
and making sure your opponent can't respond accordingly to what you're doing.
Because they won't be able to, because
monster-wise they won't be able to, but it's like, that's what most decks are now, it's just monster-wise.
Like, no deck's playing, like, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole anymore, no decks are playing Dark Hole anymore.
Slowly,
so, like, if your Jogan, or your Magician, or your Injection Fairy Lily, it's just that big, beefy piece of monster, they can't deal with it, because they won't be able to summon anything. And the best part about this is, it says neither player can normal or special summon. You can still flip summon your Magician, you can still flip summon your Jogan.
So if you do have a Heat Wave, and you have another Heat Wave, you can still flip summon.
Yeah.
So it's still all good.
So there's just nothing but, good things for this deck to...
Or stopping
this
your
card
opponent.
to be in Spellbooks.
Yeah.
why not play it? There's no negative reason to not play this card other
In
than
spellbooks.
In spellbooks, other than drawing multiples.
Yeah.
But even that's kind of a good thing. You'd be able to stall out your opponent. Your opponent will be able to, it's like a Swiss Scarecrow pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So,
No, it's way better than that actually.
yeah, because it stops things from ever hitting the field,
Yes.
and it stops, like, it's better than Swiss Scarecrow because your opponent won't be able to summon anything.
Yeah.
So, card for thought.
Card for thought.
Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. See you later, YouTube.